We have 16 greenhouses. We grow in 36,000 square feet of greenhouse. We grow for this park citywide. We also grow for the zoo and the Denver Botanic Gardens.
We have 30 horticulturists that help maintain all the 40+ parks.
There was a lot of talk about the problems that were here, but there wasn't a lot of how are we going to fix these problems and how are we going to find those solutions.
In the past, it used to be people would either be at the garage door and they'd load up plants that way, or they would actually drive through the hallway and go from one end of the greenhouse out the other.
You'd call somebody and be like, hey, can I place an order for 2 o'clock? And they'd be like, let me grab a piece of paper, or let me run down to the other side of the greenhouse. You know, so it was just not organized.
We really talked to all of the park's horticulturists out in the districts. We communicated a lot to figure out where was the breakdown happening, and then we tried to really pinpoint those solutions and start from there.
So if we were disorganized on our end, it would only slow the process down for them.
We're always about improving efficiency. While we're not selling anything, the citizens of the city and county of Denver are paying for us to do what we're doing, and ultimately they are the customer.
So when I first took over the greenhouse and started using the black belt techniques and some of the processes, looking at the A3, you know, the biggest thing there was what's the current state and where do we want to go? So the current state for the greenhouse at that time was a lot of chaos and also a lot of frustration for people. What we did was we started using all of our doors, and the way we are able to do that is that we actually pull the orders for them ahead of time, and we place them at the back of the greenhouses towards the doors. And now we're loading people from 14 doors rather than 2, and they're also their materials ready when they get here.
Some people can be on the north, some people can be on the south, and they can get their plants, get loaded, and get going to go plant the bed.
We have an online kind of ordering system, so to speak. Like we send an email basically that has the beds that we're picking up and what's in them, and then we send that to them as an Excel sheet, and then they're able to pull the orders that way.
You can pick your date and your hour that you're picking up, and you can pick your bed number there. So for us, you know, much less room for error. We can just drop it right into the spreadsheet, and then we can actually sort and find what we're doing for each day. So good organization is key from the very beginning all the way through. We see that there's a problem, we talk about it, we communicate together as a team, hey, we see this, it's a problem, and then we figure out a way to make it right.
If it wasn't what it is now, I can't imagine how we would operate.
Our fellow coworkers come in and are always very pleased with the system and are like, you guys are so well organized and we appreciate it, we appreciate the plants, and it just goes and flows really well. It's really cool. It makes it all worthwhile in my mind. That's what it's for other people to enjoy.